Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. And I have a weird square container that's a lot like the bottom part of a cream container I used to use. And I'm going to use it to do I guess it's a flip cup. I've got some Mead paint and I'm going to put it in the bottom for now, and I'm going to add all of the colors that are next to me. I would add this color, but it's basically a combination of the Hot Orchid from Color Art Prism Pour and my Folk Art Neon Purple that has golden iridescent pearl fine added to it, which is what I want the most of. I want a little tiny bit of my Prussian blue, but I don't see it. So I'll use a little bit of the Venetian blue from Modern Masters. And I wanted a bunch of dioxazine purple. At some point I'm going to put some black in here. I'm going to throw some orange in there that's a Hobby Lobby Modern Masters Touch, excuse me. And that's got golden iridescent pearl fine in it also. There's some red that I believe is a Deco Art Metallic. Here's some Deco Art Americana 24 karat gold. I just got my Arteza order today. A box of, what are they? I'm not sure. They are jewel tones. And I bought them specifically so I could get the golden hour and this electric blue, which is not coming out of this bottle very well at all. Which is too bad because I did clean that tip out. Come on, out you come. Not coming out. Okay, so now I've got to still cover my canvas. I'm going to use some of the Mead Black. And squeeze it hard into there. And add some of my Deco Art some of my Folk Art color shifting green gold. I can't believe I keep doing that. A little bit of emerald green from Folk Art, also color shifting, and finish up with some turquoise. It's basically rainbow colors. Did I use any of the, I didn't use any of the golden hour, and I want some more of the Prism Pour Hot Orchid. And I just mixed these up just a little while ago. I'm really thinking that I want some of that orange that came from a recent painting too. And I'll save the rest of that. I want to open this electric blue up and get the clog out of the tip. Because I didn't mix a whole bottle of it just so I couldn't use it in my painting. And that's not great, but it's better than it was. So, being a flip cup, I'm going to have to... It's still bad. Okay, should have worked harder at that. I've got a 16 by 20 inch canvas. And I'm going to do... I already shook this bottle of paint. It occurs to me right now that I'm going to need an edge catcher. One or more than one, and I do have some. Which they'll come in quite handy. Oh, yeah, nice long one and a shorter one. I like the shorter ones because I don't have to use them down the whole entire length of a side. This is my OXO omelet turning flip and fold spatula, available on my Amazon link. The Amazon link is on the link tree. The link tree has my website. It has my Facebook groups. Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group is for students. Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Totes and More is for shoppingpixels.com and Fine Art America, which is also on my link tree. What else does it have? A brain cramp. Brain cramp while I'm pouring paint. Well, I'll figure it out later. You guys, you can always find the monthly drawing if you're interested in joining in the drawing to have a chance to win a painting. Anybody who contributes to help keep the studio rolling by contributing through PayPal or Patreon. I prefer PayPal because it pays immediately, and Patreon makes you wait, and it's only once a month for obvious reasons. Alright, I'm putting on a much heavier layer of paint than I usually do because I want a lot of flow. And I've been watching people do Dutch pours and they use a lot of paint. So, do I have enough black in there? That is the question. I have a large bottle of black right here. And I think I'm going to just give myself another dollop. That is also the Maiden Black. Okay, so what I did the first time, I'm going to let that drain, was to go a couple directions. Be interesting to see. I watched a video earlier today. That green gold just came right. Just overpowered a bunch of things. Not my favorite colors so far, but I'm not done either. I've got some tremendous cells. I'd love to just swipe it, to tell you the truth. That would be kind of cool to find out what the swipe would do, but it would destroy all the cool stuff. So let's let that go down here. So this one's going to be a sweep from one corner to the other, I think. Squeeze that paint right back on there. I do have to rock the edge. And it's kind of nice when you let the paint go off and rock it back, then you change the pattern as the heaviest paint moves. Once I get it closer over there, I'm thinking about going this way. It's been a long time since I did one of these. Everything got swallowed. My electric blue just went away, which means for me that if I want it in there, I'm going to have to add it. I'm going to let as much paint go back in this direction as possible. Flow it down. I'm going to squeeze it a little bit. Flow it down. And I'm going to take a chance on destroying some really cool cells that were right here to get my pattern back the way I want it to be. I kind of want that to go over here actually right now. You see, every time I squeeze it off, it adds a new element to the design. I thought I wanted red. I'm not as sure right now as I was that I wanted red anymore. I really would prefer a whole lot of turquoise. I think that just calls for adding what I want. And that is the turquoise. Going to take the top right off that electric blue. This reminds me of something I was thinking about earlier today, which was to just take whatever I start with and do puddle pours and then add a bunch of black, which is actually something I would love to do still, and it might be coming. But if the electric blue works the way I hope it will, I may have resolved my issue. I'm just going to fill that corner right in. I still have that red to deal with. But I like what I have a little more than I did. I don't see much of the orange I wanted in there. I think I'm going to just continue on with the electric blue. Nope. And I'm being called to the green gold. I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not. So let me grab something else. Maybe not. Okay, we're okay. Kind of only doing one painting today, which is a little unusual for me. I usually do more than one, but it's late in the day. And I would prefer it wasn't a complete failure or a mess. If I happen to eradicate some of that red, it's all right with me. You know what I don't have in there? What I don't have in there is any white, and I usually use the white metallic. So let me grab some of my Anita's white metallic. And then hope that I'm moving in the right direction. Getting closer to something I like. I want orange. Go figure. Where though? I guess there. That's a little better. How about some right in here? That's better still. Not used to having to work so hard at this. I also want that other light on. So maybe you can see what's going on. I am going to torch to release the bubbles caught in the paint. I think I'm going to let some paint flow right off of there. Or at least give it the opportunity to flow back again. Sometimes I put it back on the other side, which is kind of a cool effect too. That's better. I finally have something I like. Much better. I like it much, much more. Alright, so the orange is fine, but I think it needs a little bit of purple to keep it company. Especially since it's my specialized, my own personal. It's a pretty easy mix actually, just the folk art purple, neon purple with golden iridescent pearl fine in it. Must have a straw right here. I could Dutch pour this. I can tell you there's that much paint on here. Okay, that's something else. That's that reminds me of comic book colors. Must be the electric blue. Careful what you wish for. So, I'm going to torch and release the bubbles caught in the paint. I'm going to think about this for a while. I'm not sure about this color in here at all. So, I'm going to take my airbrush and see what else might be lurking. There's a little bit less of it. I kind of think maybe some gold would help in there. I don't see any gold anywhere. The Mead black paint makes some nice cells with gold. I'm much happier with the gold covering that spot than I was with the spot. I think I'm getting closer to something I actually like. I'm going to try that again here. See if I get anything I like down there. It's a little better. Pretty sure I'm just going to outline this in black. And then blow it out. Makes me want to do the same thing on the other side. But do I want it to be black? Maybe I do. It's a little unusual, but that's okay. So there's over 92,000 subscribers on my channel. If you're new, please be welcomed. If you're not new, thank you for being here. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We'd love to have you and very much appreciate you being here. So that was a flip and swipe. And blow and tip. And I'm actually I'm not as unhappy as I thought I was going to be, and I think I'm probably going to really like this tomorrow. It's definitely different colors. They didn't really come out the same, but every time I use the Arteza, it's a different effect. I like this effect in here, and I like this. The bloom effect is pretty cool too, which makes me want to do a bloom effect. And I could stick some paint, see if I can get rid of my fingerprint right there. I torch release the bubbles caught in the paint. I use GAC 800 by Golden in all of my paint mixtures to keep heavy paint from cracking, and this is heavy paint, and we hope we can keep it from cracking. And it's getting more exciting by the moment as I look at it. No, not in the paint. Oh, I don't like that. I told you guys to look on the end screen video in the last 20 seconds for the exhibition video. Prizes for the monthly drawing, and I made sure that you knew that PayPal and Patreon were the ways to donate if you want to be in that drawing. There are always paintings. Sometimes there are books, but there are always paintings. That could change, I suppose. So I love you guys. Please give me a thumbs up. Thank you very much for being here. Thanks for sharing my videos. Thanks for watching them longer. Thanks for watching when the notifications come out. Thank you for shopping my Amazon link at no added cost to you, and it helps me out when you do that. Where you can find my 2 books, Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities. This is raucous, riotous, wild, crazy. I think less paint spread out wider and tipped more next time to keep more negative space is my plan. And I think I'm going to get rid of that pink fingerprint right there, and then I'm good to go. Oh, there's one on either corner. Go figure. Well, if all goes well, the Floetrol, which is a leveler, will make sure that I don't have any lines of demarcation on those spots. That would be a good thing. And if there are, so be it. All right, I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care.